Hey everyone. So, because of everything that's been going on in the world over the past couple of days, I have decided to try and create a readathon. Let me explain. So, a lot of us are currently either social distancing or in isolation, and I felt that readathons would be a very good way of helping people with their mental health. I know that sometimes when I get really low, someone telling me what to read actually helps get me into work mode rather than staring at space and not doing anything mode. So I have decided to create this You Are Not Alone readathon, going for as long as you're isolated and can't hang out with people. But currently the working sort of durance of this readathon is a week. It's going to be Monday the 23rd of March until the end of that week. But it can keep going. I can add challenges, I can add things if you are interested. But then in the beginning of April we are starting the Owls readathon. It's being hosted by Book Roast, and I will leave her link down below. So if you are looking for something to do in April as well, there's that. I can bring the You Are Not Alone readathon back if you are interested, but currently it's this week. So the challenges of the You Are Not Alone readathon are pretty open. They are not too specific, but they're based on things that I find might be good challenges to get you interested in something when you're struggling to be interested in something. The first challenge is to read a book you've been looking forward to for a long time. So for that, you can pick that book that you've been, if you're like me, basically, you have been looking at on the shelf and not really picking up because you're going to save it up for later. Stop saving it for later. This is the time. Do it, if that works for you. The second challenge is to read a book you have been intimidated by, or sort of excited for but intimidated by because of its size, because of the genre, because of anything like that. I was thinking more of size because we have a lot of time now, so we can get into that really big book that we've been excited for. The third challenge is to read a book with a happy ending, because I think we need some optimism in our lives at the moment, a little bit. So something that is warm and fluffy, and something like a romance that you can sort of mostly predict it's going to have a happy ending. The third challenge is to read a book that is predictable or is a reread, because I know that when I struggle to sort of stay engaged when I'm struggling with mental health, I struggle to actually focus on things. So reading something that you've read before or something that you can predict the story of might help you ease into the reading process. And the third challenge is to read a book that takes place in a holiday-like location. So wherever you like to go on holiday, that is where I suggest that you read a book from, because that will help you feel like you're somewhere else. And it's a nice way of escapism, really. And those are my 5 challenges for this week. That is the readathon. I hope I have managed to help, even if a little bit. And I hope you remember that you are not alone. We are all in this together, and we'll get through it.